The reason why we're back is because I think this individual, Jamie Fernandez, whatever he calls himself, he makes a gray screen paint product. And he swears by this product that it has the ability to be able to produce contrast levels equal to black screens. It has the ability to produce white levels equal to white screens. It's supposed to be the all-around perfect screen paint. It's supposed to have all these capabilities that produce contrast levels, colors, all this stuff. So let me explain something to this individual. Again, we made your screen paint 8 years ago. If you want, I can bring a 3.0 throwback from downstairs and show you exactly what that screen can do to your product at $48. Now, as I said before, that your product can produce an image. It can produce an image next to a white screen. It's not going to compete with their technology. And as for you going in and taking this same black surface and trying to say, oh, this is their product, buddy, that's been done to death. That right there alone doesn't even work anymore. I had black screens throughout my house to do live demonstrations. If that was the case, none of these screens would show up. My environments are far more brighter than your environments. There is no way in the world that Black Nova painted on a motorized projection screen downstairs and all that ambient light hitting that screen and that screen produced an image on a low entry level projector, and you're still going with that whole, oh, this is how a screen paint's supposed to look. Unless you're saying that I lied in my demonstration and your product actually can pick up color and contrast levels equal to a black screen. And if that's the case, then you should be doing the Starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment next to your screen. Now, we did this already with the Black Nova. We gave you a simple yes or no. We have your products here, your actual real products. We have them here. And in the demonstration, with your products, your actual real products that we ordered, did unboxing, showing that your merchandise, your screens did not do too well. And as a matter of fact, we were able to match them to primer and other forms of Home Depot paints that you could find easily for a cheaper price. And as I said before, we used to make your stuff years ago. We made that product, your products, 8 years ago. So you're telling me that this product you make here, which is supposed to be your CROWS personal mix, can match the contrast level, the exact same contrast level as a Signature 17, which has a invisible black coating attached to it? That's what you're saying. Because if not, you need to show your customers the truth. You don't produce contrast. Your screens don't see contrast. But this is what you're selling to your customers. You're telling them that my screens produce a contrast level equal to a black screen. My screens produce color equal to a black screen. That's what you're saying. Your screen paint doesn't even produce color equal to a Dark Star 9. No way in the world it comes close to a Dark Star 9. You're producing red, solid reds, blues, and greens. White sheet of paper. So, if my contrast levels, if my screen was so dark, there's no way in the world it would be able to outperform white sheet of paper. And I've done this demonstration over and over and over again. I think, seriously, you just don't remember anything. I really do. I think what happens is, what transfers to your head is, you think for a minute that, hey, he did this demonstration already. Why am I still doing the same dumb demonstration of mixing this black product, this black paint together and saying, hey, look, this is his product. This is how his product comes out. There's something wrong with you. Because we've done this demonstration millions of times. Your product at the end of the day cannot produce color, cannot produce contrast. Mind you, sorry about that. This sample sheet we have here with the 0.9 produces a higher white level than your screen and my screen combined. This is a white screen sample sheet that we have using the Elite Screens acoustic technology. That is a Pro 3 with a 0.9 gain. Let me see a piece of tape. We can get that to stay up there. So we've done this already. If the screens produce such a dark image, there is no way in the world they would be able to produce next to a white screen. Virtually impossible. So I have to be using magic. That's the only way I'm getting these images to pop up. It's gotta be magic. What you should be when you market your videos, you should be asking your customers, can CROWS screen paint see a contrast level equal to a black screen and produce color next to a black screen? That's what you should be doing. 0.9 has a higher white level than your screen and my screen combined. Now, if our product produced a white level, an image that dark, it'd be virtually impossible for the screen to show up, especially when it's a white sheet of paper laying against it. This is where you're not that intelligent. What you need to do in your demonstration, because I can show white snowstorms laying against this screen in a fully lit environment with lights on. What you need to do in your demonstration, you need to show off your product, put a couple sheets of black pieces of paper against your screen, and show off contrast levels. Everybody knows a light gray screen is going to pull color. You need to show the contrast levels. What you've been lying to about your customers by doing these demonstrations in these dark environments, trying to show off a contrast level. So, I'm not upset by you doing the video. I couldn't care less, because I know bottom line at the end of the day, if my screens came up that dark, it'd be virtually impossible for me to show off this demonstration. And it'd be virtually impossible for me to walk around my house on live and show you my screens popping up in a fully lit environment. Not consider the fact that, again, your brain doesn't function that well, and I'll tell you why. Yesterday, we did a demonstration with a motorized projection screen, a Nova Black, and it had direct light hitting the screen in 3 different directions. If the screen was that dark, it would have never showed up. And we did it live, even on Facebook. So for some reason, only in your videos, our screens come up dark and nobody can see them. That's interesting. Only in your videos. Now, we gave you an ultimatum when we did the fabric surface, and we said, hey, look, yes or no, do you think your product can beat the screen? never replied back. Automatically know from the door that your product can't beat our products. But you're telling your customers, you're telling your customers that you can produce a contrast level and color equal to our black technology. Is that what you're saying? And if that's what you're saying, then you need to show that demonstration. You need to back it up. You need to take your product, several black sheets of paper, and you need to produce that starfield demonstration in a fully lit environment and match that surface. I don't think you can do it. As a matter of fact, collect the 18 certified screens, like this screen did, and match them all. Let me go get my, oh, we got the remote control. This one was right here. Let's show it. Slow color changing.
Getting that from YouTube.
I may even give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to simply shut my curtains and use this and give you the benefit of the doubt and show you, even when giving you the benefit of the doubt, your screen is still going to fail in this environment. So we shut the curtains behind us, right? Got the curtains shut behind us. We have no overhead light. Watch the screen wash out, including the white sheets, the white surface we have over here, which has a 0.9 white gain attached to it. Where's that dark image that was supposed to come up? This is a live demonstration, Jamie. That's why you're not too smart. It's a live demonstration. So in the live demonstration, you're claiming that your product produces contrast and color equal to a black screen. You're doing a demonstration sitting in the dark because your screen can't produce any images in a fully lit environment. And we got the windows shut behind us. We got the blinds shut. Open this up, your screen will wash out even faster. And that right there, that's a white 0.9. So if our screen didn't produce a white level high enough, that screen would definitely wash us out. We just did this demonstration, what, yesterday? We did a demonstration before that. That's why I said there's something wrong with you, because you keep going back to the same thing over and over again. Where everybody knows already from the door, you faked the demonstration. They know for the fact that when I asked you, did you think your product would beat the Black Nova, you didn't reply back at all, knowing that you did a review on the product. How do you not answer to something that you already did a review on if your product beat it? See? Not too smart. And then you come on here and you do a demonstration, which you embarrass yourself. Now, if our screen was so dark, the colors wouldn't even come up that way. You're not a very intelligent person at all. Well, let's show you the video that he displayed. Man, I'm telling you. Oh, mind you, because you're offended, mad at us because we basically exposed your screen. Are you telling your customers that you see contrast levels equal to a black screen? Is that what you're telling them? You pick up colors just like a black screen. That's what you're saying? Because if you can do that, then you need to show a starfield demonstration and a fully lit environment, no darkness, with several black sheets of paper, which we have a white sheet of paper right there. And you need to display that contrast demonstration on a star field, not sitting in the dark in a poorly lit environment trying to display contrast levels. Starfield screensaver.
I found a few matches for that.
Let's see if your product can pick up a star field. It's a nice dark demonstration and can match our screen, as you said it can. Because you're ticked off over that, but it's the truth. Show me where your screen's matching. So you're mad at me because got busted because your product can't produce a contrast level? It can't. I don't even know where in the world in this make-believe Alice in Wonderland and freaking Candyland world you exist that you think that your products can actually see contrast. Where are you getting this from? You can't even back it up. I don't come on here and tell people that my black screens are going to produce white levels next to a white screen. No, it doesn't do that. I don't tell them they can produce white levels as high as a light gray screen. No, that's not true. I said that the white levels are going to be a tad low, but nothing that's going to disrupt your picture quality. That's what I tell them, which is the truth. But you're going on there doing demonstrations in dark environments trying to say, look, we can pull the same contrast. Why are you even comparing yourself to a black screen? And no way in any world whatsoever are you equal to that technology. You're not even equal to our throwbacks at all, period. And they produce better contrast in your screens, and they're gray. But please explain to all of us why you're mad. TCL 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
You're not a smart person. If the screen was so dark, you wouldn't be able to see it. Don't even need your expensive projector. My environment is well lit. And you're sitting over in the dark displaying some black surface that's supposed to be us. But I have your product right here. Hello? We have your paint. And about to buy more of it. You're exposed, buddy. Your product doesn't work. This is where you're even more stupider. You did a demonstration of some red fruit and you said, oh, his levels come up that dark. Don't you know we do solid colors in our demonstrations? Color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
Color red screen. Color red.
Getting that from YouTube.
Duh. You are not that smart. You have got to be, and I hate to embarrass someone like that, but you are extremely stupid. You are. You come on your YouTube channel and you display some black product that's supposed to be ours and saying this is how their red levels come up on their black technology. There's my red levels right there. And if you want to talk about how your screen produces such an amazing white level, that's an elite screen over there, buddy boy. That's a 0.9. That's a bone white screen over there with a 0.9 gain. That thing pulls a higher white level than your screen and my screen, like I said, combined. And we can still wash out that screen at being a black screen. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Ta-da! There you go. I have so much confidence in my product, I can come out here and show you these demonstrations. We gave you a simple yes or no, and you could not reply back. You have no confidence in your product because your product cannot produce a contrast level. It can't produce proper color. It's old. Your stuff is outdated. We did this 8 years ago. I even had videos to back it up. We were making this up 8 years ago. Get over that nonsense. Whatever freaking what goes on in your head of you literally believe that you can pull a contrast level equal to a black screen? Really? Back it up. Go in and back it up. Show us a demonstration. Look, white sheet of paper. Take some black sheet of paper. Put up there, show a Starfield demonstration. Full lit environment. Plenty of light. We even shut the curtains for you to give your screen an vantage point. And you're still doing awful. LG snowboarding demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Unlike you, when I have to test my products out, I have to test my products out. And people have watched me do live demonstrations on my products, testing them out, allowing people to see what we put our screens through. When I do my 18 certified screens or 15 or whatever it may be, the first thing I ask on display is a white screen. Again, you're not that smart, because if you had realized that this man is showing certified screens much more advanced than your screen paint products, and he's doing this on a white level first before he displays the colors, then you would know right from there that I've already displayed my white level against certified screens. I've already displayed it. But you come on and say, hey, look, this is how dark his images come up. Again, that's what makes you look like an idiot. So let's see, if I come up as dark as you claim my screen's supposed to come up. There you go, right there. So my image is supposed to be so dark you can't see the screen. And we already said from the door, and it even says it on our website, but I doubt you don't understand that, because I don't think you can read properly, let alone spell. So let me explain something to you. If you couldn't see the screen, you wouldn't be to see the LG logo on the corner. You wouldn't be to see the tracks in the snow. You wouldn't be to see the 4K logo if the screen was too dark and you couldn't see it. Interesting. And I'm sorry if people think I'm being rude. No, I don't think he can read. And I'll tell you why. Because it says it right there on the website. It says there in every description that we talk about when it comes to our technology. And he comes on and says, look how dark the screen looks. This is how dark it is. You're not that, like I said, again, not that smart at all, period. We never did a demonstration on any white levels whatsoever. And we basically didn't show you anything like that whatsoever. No white levels, nothing, and just stuck to contrast levels. Then you can come out and say that about me, because you would have never seen any demonstrations. But we constantly do white levels all the time. Now I can do this with a white sheet of paper and a certified white screen against my screen. You can't show off a star field demonstration, any form of OLED contrast demonstration, and a well-lit environment with a black sheet of paper up there to see that if your screen paint actually matches that black screen or that black paper. You don't do anything like that. Smoke and mirrors, cutting corners as much as you possibly can. But don't worry about it. All that nonsense. Your Cinemax is going to be here. And when it gets here, we're going to do that video live. And you claim, like I said, like you're claiming now, that your product can produce equal to our black technology. We'll see, because these are failing horribly. Absolutely horribly. See, in your demonstration, you got that black fake screen up there. In my demonstration, I have your actual products up here, plus a white surface and a certified white surface with a 0.9. Showing you that my screen can take on yours and that at the same time. And a fully lit environment on a projector that costs me $130. 720p. That's it, XGA. You're sitting in the dark with a $4,000 projector with some black panels saying, that's the paint. I don't see the image getting dark. Jealousy will get you embarrassed badly. So how do you explain this? Ooh, man, I'm telling you. It's like a screen paint version of Forrest Gump. That's what it's like. That's what it's like dealing with. A screen paint version of Forrest Gump. see, again, we tell our customers, if you're going to go near the black screens, white levels are going to be a tad low. Again, nothing is going to disrupt your picture quality. You, on the other hand, lie to your customers and tell them, oh, we can pull a contrast level equal to a black screen, and our white levels are going to be just as pure as a white screen. That's a lie. That's why you have to tell people to calibrate their projectors. We don't do that here. That's why you have to tell them that they're using an ambient light controlled environment. We don't do that here. Let's do one more. Washed out. All right, we're done here, people. I got things I got to get back to work. Crow, you need to get a taste of reality. No, your product does not produce contrast, does not produce color. That's why you're going and telling people, go calibrate. You need to calibrate your projector if you want the best image. Got to use it in an ambient light controlled environment. It's this, that, and the other. Man, you need to stop fooling yourself. The product is outdated. But since you want to run your mouth so much tomorrow, tomorrow's Saturday, we'll do a demonstration on the throwback. I got one downstairs. And we'll do that on all contrasts only on a gray screen. No colors, nothing. All contrasts. Your product versus that throwback on all contrasts over gray versus gray. And see how well you do. And that product's at $48 a quart, which, mind you, we got to restock that and put that back on the website. All right, hold on for a minute before we go. Let's have a look at his demonstration that he claimed this was supposed to be my product. I mean, it's supposed to be my screen paint. Now, as I said before, you know, my product is so dark and we have all black screens in the house. There is no way in the world I would be able to walk through this house on a live demonstration and show you a screen pulling up an image. It'd be impossible. Unless I got some kind of magical powers. That's got to be it then, right? That's got to be it. I've got to have magical powers to do that, don't I? Do live demonstrations and a screen pops up. Got to have magical powers. That's the only way to explain it. Oh, another demo demonstration too. And you got mad at us because we showed you something your screens can't do. So if you claim your screens can do this, then you need to be showing us a demonstration of you doing this. Not coming after us and saying, oh, their technology. That doesn't do any good for you. It doesn't help you out at all. You doing a demonstration doesn't help you at all. I got black screens throughout my entire house. I do demonstrations on every single day. So it doesn't help you out at all, period. Now, if my screens were coming up dark like the same way in your videos, I could understand that. But if you notice that when I do demonstrations against your products, they do show up. They do show an image. The image is just not equal to ours. That's the part you got to understand, get in your head. Your product is not equal to ours. So we don't mess with your product like that. It is what it is, how we display it. This is how it comes up. So this is supposed to be how dark our screen comes up. See that, people? And mind you, we just did the demonstration live back there where I showed you a white sheet of paper, a certified screen that's 0.9 gain white screen, way beyond usually the 0.1 and 1.0 screens we use, and also too showed you against his own products that we have here. And as you can see, his product does show an image, It's just not equal to ours. But he so badly wants his product to be recognized just as good as ours. Well, you don't do any testing, man. You don't do no testing. You do these dark environments over high-powered projectors. What do you expect what's going to happen if you don't do testing? And then you're dealing with products that were made 8 years ago. We did it 8 years ago. This is supposed to be how dark our image comes up. See how sad that is? That is a sad individual. That's like, you know, you on live showing off a car you got and you're showing it's red. But somebody saying, no, I seen that car. It's actually blue. That's what it is. And this is how dark our image is supposed to come up. And we have your product here. I don't think he understands that. We have Crow. We have your product here. We can take your product anytime we want and we could throw it up against that screen. Not only do we have your product here, but we have 18 certified screens here also too. That are light gray screens also that we put against that technology. And then we put white sheets of paper up there and just about everything we get throw up against that screen. And that image is supposed to come out that dark. That's what you're saying. See, sad individual. But in his demonstrations, he can't show you how are you equal to a black screen. Show those contrast levels. Never does that. He'll never do contrast levels. Didn't we just do that demonstration a few minutes ago? See how sad that is? That's a sad individual. That's supposed to be how dark our image is coming up on that whatchamacallit, demonstration. And mind you, yeah, he's probably at that, let me see. And he got up close on the camera, so he's not showing how, yeah, here's his environment right here. So this is how dark his environment is. That's how much light's in the environment, that's it. I do paint on demonstrations live. I do paint on demonstrations live on my Facebook channel. So like I said, it's kind of hard to get around a live demonstration. Very, very hard to get around. Your product, your paint. See, Jamie, this is where you embarrass yourself. This is where you make yourself to be a hater and a person that's very jealous of what I do for a living. Who would trust you? Who would buy anything from you? You come online, you do fake demonstrations against other people's products. Like the fellow sat there and said that you are a hateful, deceitful individual and should not be trusted because you will go on there and taint other people's products to make your products look good. There it is right there live, people. In real time. And right against my screen, much brighter than his, it's a 0.9. Certified screen by Elite Screens. I'm gonna let that run because we don't care. It's not gonna. I don't have to sit here and monitor this. All right, do what it needs to do. I'll be back. Much more light than your environment. That's probably down there, him down there calling right now on my phone. Guarantee you that's him calling right now. And this is what he's saying, that this is how our technology is supposed to look like. It don't bother me. It's jealousy. When I see people do stuff like this, it just shows me how sad they are. That's all. It doesn't bother me. People think, oh, no, it doesn't make me angry at all. We find it kind of funny. But I mean, me, business partners and all that, they watch these demonstrations too. They find it's kind of funny that this person is this desperate for attention. And mind you, we just did that demonstration in that room with window light coming in, overhead light, and against a certified screen, 0.9, and his product at the bottom. You hear that phone ringing? I'm gonna go get it. I bet you that's him calling. He comes up with an anonymous number. He's the only one that comes up. They trace his number anyway. That's crazy about him. Put the phone right here. All right, people. I hope you enjoyed that demonstration right there. But this shows you exactly how much hatred and how sad some people can get. Like I said, his product can pull contrast. It can pull color, as I showed you. Did the demonstration in a more than fully lit environment. Got the windows open, got the overhead lights on, got a white screen up there, certified, got his product up there. And that image looks nothing like he displayed in this video. And it's sad that people will go to great lengths to try to damage someone's name to their product. But that's the kind of person he is. Isn't that a shame? Alright. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. And like I said, we have to out him from time to time. When he does stuff like this, we got to out him. We got to show people on what kind of person you're dealing with. When it comes to his screen paint products, as I said before, they're going to pull some kind of color, some kind of gray contrast next to a white screen, but he wants people to believe that his technology is better than ours. It's not on any level whatsoever, as you can see by the demonstrations. It doesn't match our technology at all. All right, with that being said, thank you for your time and God bless.